Give my predictions for the upcoming UFC 211 card. So this card is pretty stacked from top to bottom. I really like this card. So let's start with the main event: Stipe versus Junior Dos Santos. Man, this fight really is a pick 'em. I have no idea who I'm going for in this fight. I really can see both guys winning. I do think Stipe has more momentum. I think that JDS has taken a lot of damage in his career, and that's evident in the Cain Velasquez fight. Also that fight, their first fight, was an absolute war. JDS took a lot of damage in that, and then he took a lot of damage in the Alistair Overeem fight. So really though, this fight can go any way. JDS is a great boxer. Stipe, he's proven me wrong in almost all his fights. I thought he was gonna have trouble with Alistair Overeem. I thought he was gonna lose that fight, but he was able to pull it out. For a final prediction, though, I will go with Stipe, probably by second or third round TKO. And then moving up next, we have Joanna versus Jessica Andrade. I'm gonna have to go with Joanna in this fight. I think she's just a better fighter all around. I think Jessica's kind of a brawler. She's really wild. You saw that in her fight with Angela Hill. I think Joanna's just too good right now. I can't really think of anyone in that division that could beat her. I think her toughest fight is Claudia Gadella, and she's already proven to best her twice. I think that's her only real threat. But anything could happen. Jessica could land a wild shot, but I'm gonna have to go with Joanna either by a decision or a late TKO, possibly fourth or fifth round. But picking Joanna in that fight. Next fight is Damian Maia Jorge Masvidal. This is a great fight, classic style, classic grappler versus striker fight. You know what the game plan is for each guy. I'm picking Maia here, probably either by a late submission in the third round or decision. But I do think Maia will be able to pull it out. I think Maia is just going to be so much bigger. And the thing about Jorge Masvidal is he's a great striker, but we know Maia's not going to engage in that at all. So even though he looked great in his Donald Cerrone fight, we know Maia's not going to he's not going to throw those kicks and those punches, to leave openings for Masvidal to counter. So Maia, I mean, he's been taking on everybody and just tapping them out. Carlos Condit destroyed Gunnar Nelson on the ground. So if this fight hits the floor, Masvidal is going to be in really big trouble here. And also, this fight being 3 rounds, I just think that gives. I feel like that's easier for Maia. I believe he'll have the gas tank, he'll have the strength for 3 rounds. Because if you watch some of his other fights, he does seem to slow down and coast in the later rounds. Like if you watch his fight with Ryan LaFlair, his last round was terrible. He was just falling to his back. I think he might have lost the final round. I don't remember, but you can go check if you want. But 3 rounds, I think that's really going to benefit Maia. I think he's going to get it done. He's going to take him down and just seal the deal. Next, we have Frankie Edgar versus Yair Rodriguez. Jesus Christ, this fight is a huge step up for Yair. He went from fighting BJ Penn to now he's fighting, the number 2 guy, Frankie Edgar. I mean, that is insane to me. But, I mean, hey, if he pulls it out, he's the man. But I think Frankie Edgar's going to get it done. I think he'll get it done by decision. I think Yair is just going to throw a lot of wild shit in this fight, a lot of spinning, Taekwondo style kicks, and just kind of be ruthless. But I don't think he's going to stop Frankie from putting him down. And I also think Frankie is a better boxer. So I think Yair is going to try to keep this in the outside and kicking range. But Frankie Edgar's the man. I mean, that guy can get inside, take you down. He can do it all. He's just so well rounded. Unfortunately, he's in a division where Jose Aldo is, always been like his rival and is able to beat him twice now. But yeah, I'm picking Frankie Edgar in this fight, most likely by decision. And then last fight, we got Krzysztof Jotko versus David Branch. I don't know much about Krzysztof. David Branch, he's been out of the UFC for a while. I know he fought Huzimar Palhares, and he also, I believe he was on the receiving end of that slam knockout by Gerald Harris. But he's really good, man. He's really good. I don't know much about Krzysztof, so I can't give you a good prediction on that one. I don't know why the hell it says David Branch has a 0-inch leg reach. That's clearly a mistake. But I don't know. So don't hold me for this prediction, but I'll go with David Branch. I think he'll get it done by decision. All right, and those are my official predictions. Oh, sorry. I wanted to talk about Eddie Alvarez Dustin Poirier. This fight, man, I don't know why this is not on the main card. They should really like demote David Branch in the Jotko fight to this. That makes no sense to me. I mean, Eddie Alvarez was your former champion. Like, I don't get it, but whatever. It is what it is. But um, I don't know who's gonna win this fight. I think Eddie Alvarez is the favorite, but he's coming off a bad TKO where he got dropped, like a bad TKO loss against Connor where he got dropped like 3 or 4 times in that. He took a lot of damage in that fight, and Poirier can crack. But we'll see. We'll see. My final prediction is going to be Eddie Alvarez, probably by decision or a late TKO KO victory. All right, so those are my predictions. Thank you guys. Good night.